What's going on, guys? Today's video is gonna be about, or this video is gonna be about speaking up when you see bad things happening. Okay, speaking up when you see some kind of wrongdoing. Speaking up when there's some type of injustice going on. Speaking up when it's just bad, when there's bad going on. How we must speak up. How it's important for us to speak up. How you should not walk away from that. Okay, no matter how bad you hate confrontation, walking away from someone that's doing wrong, when you have the power to help them do right, at least help them or inform them on their wrongdoing, you have to do that, okay? Now, when it comes to confrontation, nobody likes confrontation. Neither side likes confrontation. The one that's being confronted and the one that's doing the confronting. Nobody likes confrontation, okay? Because that puts us in an uncomfortable position. In most cases, it's a very awkward position, and then you have to, you're confronting someone, It's bad. The person doing it, they're not going to want to hear what you got to say. They're not going to want to be called out. They're not going to want to be put on the spot. And especially if they're actually doing the wrong and they know that they're doing the wrong, they don't want you to say anything about it, right? They want you to just shut up and keep it going, right? But that's not what we're supposed to do, okay? That's not what you're supposed to do. I understand it's very uncomfortable to confront somebody. Even for me, you guys may see me as someone who does the right thing all the time, and I project myself as that. Even for me, it is hard to confront. I hate confronting. I hate having issues with anybody of any kind. I don't like having problems with people. All my life, I've actually let people do me wrong because I just, I don't want to tell them. I don't want to have to be in that awkward and uncomfortable position. And you know what? I'll just I know I can adapt. I know I can work around things. So I'll let them do what they want because I'm scared to confront them about it. And I'll just deal with the consequences how I can deal with it. But what does that do? That then ruins my life. Okay? That then puts me in a position to where I have to settle for less when I shouldn't. Okay? In a way. Speak up. We all need to speak up. When you see some kind of wrong going on, when you see some kind of evil thing going on, speak up. If you don't want to directly confront the person doing the wrong, then go to somebody else. Go get somebody else's opinion. Be like, hey, did you see that over there? Do you see what he's doing over there? Some people are going to say that's snitching. Bro, it ain't snitching, all right? If you see somebody beating on somebody, if you see a man beating on a kid, that's not snitching, bro. Certain circumstances, I understand. If you're in the streets and you're living by the street code, listen to what I said. If you're in the streets and you yourself are living by the street code, snitching would be considered a problem, right? But if you're not a street person, if you're not living by the street code, and you're not also projecting yourself to live like a street person, then snitching is not calling somebody out on their wrongdoing, calling somebody out on the evil they're doing is not snitching, okay? Let's get that out of the way first of all. Okay. Nobody wants to be confronted. That person that's doing the wrong, he doesn't want to be confronted, but we have to do that. Why do we have to do that? Because look, let's say this, for example, let's say you see some wrong stuff going on, right? You see some bad stuff going on, and you're like, damn, I don't really want to get in the mix of that. I know it sucks, man. That's not what should happen. Damn, nobody else is seeing this? Fuck. I don't want to be the one to do this. I don't want to be the one to say something. You know what? I'll just say a prayer for them or something. They'll be able to, somebody else will come along. But here's the thing. In most cases, nobody else comes along. At least not in time. Nobody comes along. So then what happens? When you choose to just let it go, or you choose to look away and act like it didn't happen, that person is still getting hurt. That person is still going through that event. It can be a traumatic event, even if it's a little thing, somebody just getting lied to or getting swindled, you know what I'm saying? That person's still getting hurt. And if it was you, wouldn't you want somebody to step in? You know what I'm saying? If somebody was over there beating on you when you don't deserve to be beaten on, wouldn't you want somebody to come out of nowhere and save you? Don't play. Let's not act, right? Let's be serious, 100%. I don't care if you're the hardest person in the world. Nobody enjoyed being played with. Nobody enjoys being used and abused and neglected. Nobody enjoys being lied on. Nobody enjoys being freaking hurt in any way. You know what I'm saying? In the back of your mind, you could be the hardest dude in the world. In the back of your mind, You know you want somebody to come and do something. You know you want what's going on right now to stop. Okay? So why wouldn't you do it for somebody else? That's my mindset when I go into confront people. That's my mindset. Yes, it sucks. It sucks for me. It does. I get the butterflies in my stomach. I get the racing thoughts. What if this happens? What if that happens? I get the fearful moments. I get all the negative thoughts. But at the end of the day, I tell myself, would I want that to happen to me? It's wrong. It's wrong. Would I want that to happen to me? No. So how can I let that happen to somebody else? If you are in the power, in a position to help someone, help someone. Any way you can. I'm not saying you have to go above and beyond and you have to do some superhero shit. You don't have to do that. If you yourself do not want to directly get involved in a situation, bring somebody aside. Go tell somebody, hey, did you see that? I don't know. Put on a fake costume and then come and confront them. Something. Anything is better than nothing, okay? Everybody wants this world to be better. Everybody wants the world to be a fair place. Everybody wants justice for injustice. Everybody wants these things, but nobody wants to do their part to make it happen. Nobody. That's why we have a lot of the issues we have today in life. Everybody just, we want this, we want that, but we don't want to do the work for it. How can the world be fair if you yourself are not playing fair? And for you to let somebody get used and abused and get hurt, neglected, played with, allow someone to abuse their power and misuse it against people who don't really deserve it, even if they do deserve it, you know what I'm saying? Like, the world won't be fair. It won't. Everybody wants crime to stop. How's the crime going to stop if you walking away when crime happens? It's not my job. That's the police job. Are you going to call the police? Most cases, people don't even do that shit. They walk away. And I'm saying this because I had this situation happen recently. You know what I'm saying? And I have no problem confronting people. I do that. If I see wrongdoing of any kind, I speak up on it. I don't care if you're my brother, you're my sister, you're my mom, you're my dad, you're my wife, you're my kids. I don't care. If it's wrong, I'm going to tell you it's wrong. Okay? It's wrong. You don't do that. You don't do that. So I speak up on it. Yes, in most cases, when you speak up on stuff like that, when you speak up on injustice situations and just wrongful situations, you get put in the spotlight and you get, it comes with a lot of pressure. It does come with a lot of pressure. It does. You know, people that don't agree with you or people who are not as vocal about these type of things, they're not going to be comfortable with it. They're gonna be like, why are you doing this? Please, you're just gonna make it more stressful. You're gonna, oh my God, you're gonna make it harder for us now. It's gonna be so awkward. Yes, but look, at the end of the day, they are hurting people. They're hurting people. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to get involved. Everybody wants a better world. Nobody wants to help make it a better world. Nobody. Obviously, I'm exaggerating. Yes, there are people who want to do it, but majority don't. Everybody is waiting for somebody else to come and fix the problem. Everybody's waiting for Superman to come. Everybody's waiting for the Avengers to come and save the world. You have the power. In that moment, you have all the power to save the world. And you're walking away from it. That's what I'm saying. Like, please speak up. When you see wrong stuff, whether it's being done to you or it's being done to somebody else, speak up. And if nothing else makes sense to you and you can't find a valid reason to speak up, just think, if it was you, wouldn't you want somebody to step in? Wouldn't you want somebody to blow the whistle? Wouldn't you want somebody to speak up? I'm not talking street stuff. We're not talking street code right now. I'm talking civilian, regular, normal human beings. I'm not talking street code, so if you abide by the streets and you live like that, we're not talking about that. That's a whole different story. All right? It's not snitching. It's not snitching. Stop playing. It's not snitching, okay? When you see somebody doing wrong, you have to nip it in the bud right then and there, right? Just like how we correct animals when they do wrong. You can't spank someone, you can't discipline someone after the fact. You got to catch them in the moment because in most cases, most situations, people are unconscious when they're doing the bad. Their mind is not even in the right place. They're coming from a place of anger. They're coming from a place of envy. They're coming from a place of jealousy. They're coming from some kind of negative place. So they're not even in their right mind. They're unconscious when they're doing it. You have to catch them in the moment and let them know. If you wait till later, yeah, they might hear what you say later, but they're not really going to hear it, so go one ear and out the other. You got to handle it right there. You got to tackle it. You got to attack that shit. Okay? It's not right. What's not right shouldn't be done. Okay? And I'm not saying to go around and then just get on everything. I'm not saying, okay, now you about to... Not for everything, okay? Oh, someone litters a piece of plastic on the ground. Okay, you ain't got to call the cops for that. That's what I'm saying. You can still confront them and talk to them, but I think you guys get... I'm talking about the serious things. The misuse of power. You know, people misusing their power and abusing people of lower rank or of... I've seen it when I was in the military. We're seeing it right now. We are seeing it right now in the world, right? We're seeing it with the government. We're seeing it with law enforcement. And I'm not speaking on everybody involved. I'm speaking about the ones who are doing the wrong. We are seeing it, aren't we? If we don't speak up, a lot of people are getting mad that certain people are having situations go on longer than they feel that they need to. But what you don't understand is the point isn't getting taken. You know what I'm saying? And when you do it, always, and I always push this, whenever you talk to anybody, whenever you approach a negative situation, a negative person, always come from a place of respect. Okay? Do things respectfully. Okay? Don't cause a scene. Do not call them out of their name. Don't do anything wild. Confront them respectfully. Be like, hey, now look, I understand, blah, 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 but, you know, it's just not right. You know, and, you know, I understand what you're saying, but the way you're doing it, your delivery, your approach, your message, that's what's wrong, and that's what I have an issue with. Okay? If you respond, if you come from a place of love and respect, you will be okay. You're not going to be in the wrong. Now, certain people may still take it the wrong way, especially if they know that they're in the wrong. Yeah, they're going to take it the wrong way, and they're going to try to cause a scene. That's out of your issue. That's out of your problem. You don't have to worry about that. I'm telling you a way to handle evil without you getting hurt. Handle things without you getting in trouble for it. Come from a place of love. Come from a place of respect. Okay? Always. Whenever you approach anything negative, you should always be like that. Okay? It's just not right, man. It's just not right. Because, and another thing, like let's say you don't speak up. How many more people are going to get hurt? Think about that. If they're doing it to that person, right now, they've probably done it to another person. They've probably done it to multiple people. You know, like Chris Hansen, How to Catch a Predator Online. Everybody knows that show, right? How many of those guys have tried to have sexual relations with underage kids multiple times? They never got caught, right? And then now they catch them. And they're like, please let me go. I won't do it again. Please let me go. How do I know? You did it 20 million times before this. And yeah, you might change, but you're probably not going to, you're not going to get the point the way I want you to get the point unless I do it like this. Unless I confront you. Unless I push you on the spot. Unless I speak up about it and bring some other people into it. Okay? And I've seen it. It's been done to me multiple times. I'm a victim of multiple injustice situations and actions. In the workplace, in the home environment, in the streets, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And yes, but I still do it because I think in my mind, I'm a strong person. Mentally, I'm a strong person. Spiritually, I'm a strong person. Now, emotionally, I'm a strong person. So if these people can do these things to me, if they're going to do the injustice to me, imagine what they'll do to somebody who won't speak up for themselves. If they're willing to treat me like shit, treat me like a slave, treat me like I'm not worth anything, and I'm actually fighting, imagine what they'll do to somebody who doesn't fight. Imagine what they've done to people who haven't fought. This is why you need to speak up. And I'm saying, like, if you don't want to directly get involved, bring somebody else into it. Call the police. Call a random ass witness or something. I don't know. But to see wrong, to see evil, to see injustice, and to just let it go, and to just turn to the side and act like it didn't happen, that's fucked up, man. It is fucked up. What if it was you? It's happened to me many times. I've had people who have seen me be abused and misused, and who have seen people try to do their worst to keep me down and kick me while I'm down in all types of scenarios and situations. They've seen it happen. No, they themselves weren't a part of the situation, but they saw it happen. And they could have helped me, and they didn't. They didn't. And I confronted them about that. And usually their answer is, usually they'll just try to make it seem like it wasn't what it was, and they'll just try to exclude themselves from it. But you saw it. You saw it. You can't unhide that. You can't erase that. You saw it, and you didn't speak up. That's messed up. Would you want that to happen to your child? Let's say you're a parent. Would you want your child to get misused and abused? So why you let somebody else's child get misused and abused? Speak up. Speaking up is hard. Yes, it's gonna make you a target. It's gonna put you in the spotlight. But look, it's for the right reasons. It's not the same as getting put on the spot for the wrong reasons. When you do things the right way, you will always be taken care of. That's why I say in my videos, keep God first and your heart in the right place. You will always win. Every time that I kept God first and my heart in the right place, I have always won. It didn't happen the way I would like it to happen certain times, but it still happened. It didn't happen as quick as I would want it to happen certain times, but it still happened. Don't be afraid to speak up, please. Okay? Don't be afraid to speak up. If you see somebody getting hurt, go do something. Please. You don't know how many people are being hurt right now. You don't even know how all this stuff that we're seeing in the media now just in 2020. Do y'all think this is just happened in 2020? No, this been going on. Child trafficking been going on. Fucking the government got exposed about it, right? Don't quote me on it because I don't know the exact words. I forgot. I read it somewhere. Right? It's all out in the open. This shit's been going on. Everybody just pretends like it's okay. But then we're going to sit around and we're going to talk about how we wish the world was a better place, how all the world is imperfect. You're not doing anything to make it perfect. How can you complain about the world not being perfect when you don't even do anything to make it perfect? One act of random kindness will change the world for everybody. One act of random kindness will change the world for everybody. If you can't even do that, I don't think you have the right to complain about how bad your life is. I don't think you have the right to complain about how bad the world is, how evil the world is. I don't think so. Are you doing anything? Oh, you're just talking. You're just making a status. You're just recording a video and you post it on TikTok. That ain't helping the world. That is bringing awareness. Yes, I'm not going to take that away from it. That's not helping. Especially when all you do is write statuses and make videos, but when it happens in real life, you walk away from it and you be like, oh my God, I did not see that. What's going on over there? What's up, Mike? Yeah, what's up, Mike? Damn, oh my God. Hey, yeah, you have a good day? Nah, man, you see? Speak up. I've been hurt multiple times. I've been in some fucked up situations, and it could have been fixed if other people helped me out. I've always fought for myself, and you know what? I've always won because I always kept God by my side. And I always pray when I go into it, and I know I'm doing the right thing. And I'm coming from a place with respect and love. And I always win because I keep God first. But let me tell you something. The whole point of this video is not because of that. If the people around me who saw the wrongdoing going on would have spoken up and be like, hey, yeah, that's not right though. I understand how you feel, but you're doing it the wrong way. If people would have done that, I wouldn't have suffered as much as I suffered. You know what I'm saying? If you see somebody getting raped, speak up. I'm a victim of child molestation. Yeah, I don't think I ever put that out there, but shit, it's out there now. I'm a victim of child molestation when I was young. Speak up. I would never let that shit happen. If I see somebody, oh, hell nah. Because I know how it is. Nobody spoke up for me. And when I brought it to the attention of the people who I needed to bring it up to, they couldn't tell me nothing. They couldn't tell me anything. They just act like it didn't happen. Did anybody else see it? No? Okay, then don't worry about it. Just stay away. What? What? That's it? No, that's not it. That's how people continue to get hurt. You have no right to complain about how evil this world is if you are not doing anything to get rid of the evil. I'm not telling you to be Superman. I'm not. Anything is better than nothing, though. Do something. Something. Even if you want to do some stupid shit, like if you see somebody getting hurt, getting picked on or bullied over there, and you don't want to bring any attention, you want to remain anonymous, you don't want to call the police or anything like that, make anything worse, man, go behind a wall or something and throw a fucking rock over there just to stop him from beating on the person. You know what I'm saying? Do something to make the situation better. Something, anything is better than nothing. Okay, guys, please speak up. If you are a victim of anything, please speak up. If nobody around you cares, because in most cases, that's how it might be. That's how it was for me. Nobody gave a fuck. Or if they did, they didn't give a fuck enough to do something about it. And in some of them, they just didn't know what to do. All right, and they did what they could. And I understand that, and this is not against them. I understand them. But I'm talking about the ones who knew and who could do something, and they chose not to. Don't be that person. Okay? Be the change you want to see. You want a better world? Do something to make it a better world. Plus, karma is real. Everything that you do is going to come back to you. That's all I want to say, man. I just want to get that off my chest because the situation happened earlier. I can't really speak on it right now. But speak up. Confrontation sucks. It does suck to confront somebody who's doing wrong. And all the thoughts are going to be in your head. The what ifs, the, oh my God, what if it gets worse, blah, blah, blah. But what if you don't speak up and it gets worse? Because in most cases, there's a higher chance of it getting worse if you don't speak up than getting worse if you do speak up. That person is going to continue hurting that person. They're going to hurt another person. They're going to hurt another person. What if one of your family members are next? What if you are next? Yeah, nobody really cares until it happens to them. Nobody really cares until it happens to them. Two things. Also, nobody really cares until you do something bad or until you die. That's also another thing. Well, I said it for another topic, another video. But guys, please speak up. If you are a victim or you know somebody's a victim of any type of negative thing, anybody abusing their power or just trying to control people because they feel like they're the big boss or something, if it's wrong, it's wrong. That's it. I'm not talking about rules. I'm not talking about laws. We all know what's right and what's wrong. We all know how to treat each other. We all know how we should be treated. Okay? Nobody has the answers to everything. Not every situation is perfect. I understand that. But we know what's right and what's wrong. And there's always something you can do. Okay? So please, guys, keep God first, your heart in the right place. You will always win. I cannot stress that anymore. That's why I say it in all my videos. Keep God first and your heart in the right place. You will always win. That's me, every day, all day. Anytime I get into some situations, I keep God first and my heart in the right place. Sometimes you don't win how you want to win, but you win, okay? You win. And it may not happen like as quick as you want it to happen, but it happens. Okay? Lawsuits are perfect examples. Everybody be in the moment and some mess up stuff happen. Yeah, you want to take this thing to court. You want to file a lawsuit and you want that money right now. You don't get the money right now. You got to go through the procedure. You got to go through the process. You don't win right then and there, but you win later. Right? Same thing. Please keep God first. Please speak up. Okay? Because if it was you, wouldn't you want somebody to speak up? Keep God first, your heart in the right place, you'll always win. Yes, you can. You got this, baby.